Hi, this is Ansu Sesay with Real Game, brought to you by Basketball Psychology, the show that brings basketball and other sports to you in a way that you can easily understand. Today I'm here with CG and Mike, and we're starting a new series today, a series on the good qualities of a student athlete. I'll turn it over to you guys now.
So, first thing we want to talk about is self-discipline. And what we're going to be explaining is why self-discipline is important and what is self-discipline. So, to kind of answer the first question, why self-discipline is important? Self-discipline is important because it's the fastest route to get to whatever goals that you have in line.
Yeah, self-discipline is definitely going to help you reach those goals that you have set for yourself, just by knowing what it takes to reach those goals, whether it's making the right choices and right decisions or making the sacrifices that others are unwilling to make to get to where you want to go.
Y'all nailed that on the y'all put the nail on the coffin with those statements right there. But self-discipline is basically what you guys said. You gotta make the hard choices when it's not easy to make them. So whether that's being on time to practice, or you got practice at 5 o'clock in the morning and everybody is going out, but that's not what you need to do. You got to be disciplined enough to not go out and get your rest. But we'll talk about more about that as we progress.
Definitely. So, one thing I kind of want to bring up is we kind of talked about why self-discipline is important, and the main reason is it's going to help you get to those goals. Another thing that we want to talk about is what is self-discipline, because a lot of people hear it all the time, but nobody really breaks it down to where you can easily understand it. And a way that I like to put self-discipline is basically is choosing your goals consistently over distractions. And an easy example of that is basically whenever you have a choice of either going to practice if you're a student athlete, or I'll use something else. If you have the choice of either going to sleep on time so that you can wake up as a student athlete, or choosing to go to a party, self-discipline would be choosing to go to sleep so that you can be rested well for practice in the morning.
That's definitely important. What's interesting to me is I believe that most people can practice self-discipline when things are going well, but it's when they're met with a challenge or things start to go their way or against their way is when it's harder for them to stay self-disciplined. And I want to know why y'all think that is.
Personally, I think that people struggle to make they take the easy way out because it's easy and it's comfortable.
Yeah, I know exactly what you were trying to say. You're basically saying a lot of people like to choose the easy wrong over the hard right. Is that kind of what you were getting at? Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
because
I agree with that 100%. Um, the reason I believe, kind of going off of exactly what you said, but to add in is sometimes it's just hard. Like you're used to listening to everybody else expressing how much fun that they're having. I know a lot of times they can kind of detour guys and women from their goals, and just hearing about how much fun other people is having is one of the biggest reasons I feel that a lot of people get detoured away from being self-disciplined, because they're not able to realize that their happiness and their fulfillment is within that goal that they actually have. And if you're not fulfilling that goal, then you're gonna have fun at that moment, but it's going to be temporary. It's not going to be what you really wanted. So
hmm Yeah, I like how you mentioned just basically kind of watching other people and listening to what they got going on. But you gotta remember as an athlete, you on your own path and you got your own set of goals. So you can't be looking left and right at what other people are doing. It's important to just push forward on your goal and on your path. And if you hit with roadblocks or challenges, like that's just an opportunity for you to mature and grow through it. And I think a easy example for kids to see is let's say you're on a team and you're not playing as much as you would like. The easy wrong thing to do would to be in your feelings and sulk. Maybe not after practice you just go straight home because you feeling sorry for yourself or you frustrated that you're not playing. But the hard wrong is, hey, I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep doing my individual work and just get better, even though that I'm not currently playing, because when my opportunity comes, I'm gonna be ready for it because I prepared.
that's some good
Absolutely.
information, bro.
I think to sum up, is just be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Take the road less traveled, and have tunnel vision when you're doing it.
Definitely. So one of the things that I
Yeah.
kind of wanted to bring up is I got into a deep thought of this thing called proactive discipline. And when I was kind of thinking about it in a sense, proactive basically means to do beforehand or whatnot. So a way to be proactive in your discipline, which I feel that I kind of discovered, was the simple way is organization, basically. So if you're organized and you're planning your day out and you're winning before you get to those situations, and you've already had it planned that you're going to do this, then it comes a little bit easier whenever those distractions hit you during that moment, because you already prepared for, like, okay, I'm doing this type thing. So that is something that I felt was needed to bring up, that organization can help your decision making whenever you're faced with distractions throughout the day. So
I would have to agree with that because just being organized and being a student athlete, like you have a lot of tasks that you have to do in a day. You might have weights in the practice, and then you're in class all day. Then after that, you have a what is it called? You do community
yeah,
service, and you also gotta find time to get in the gym on your own and do your homework because you're a student first, and if you don't have those grades, there's no way that you're gonna play. So you got to plan ahead and just have your schedule aligned because if not, then you're just winging it, and there's a chance that you might not get some of those things done.
I know me personally, I have to work on that even to this day. So if you're feeling some type of way, you're not alone. Like, this is something that a lot of people have to work on. So
Mhm. Self-discipline is a constant battle. It's never ending
yeah,
for real.
definitely.
It looks like that's the end of this one. Uh, we appreciate all y'all tuning in, man. We're real excited about this series, the qualities of a successful student athlete. Tune in with us as we keep unveiling the next qualities. We appreciate y'all as always. The podcast available on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio. Yeah, man, we're gonna keep these episodes coming for y'all. We appreciate all the support. This CG, I got Sue with me, I got Mike with me, man, and we signing out. We're gonna talk to y'all next
Peace.
time.
Please.